In this video, we're going to keep building our classroom app, the Dropbox integration. What we have here is we have these, so we're able to search, files, get the relevant files. So now we're left with building the preview URLs. So this will give us a PDF, which is not really what we wanted. We want an image instead. So this is what we have. So yeah, this is where I use the Cloud Convert API, and then this takes in a PDF file. We were able to store the PDF file into Cloudinary, and then we can convert this file back to image, right? So something like that. This process is going to be a little bit lengthy, so I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna do the preview thing in like actual production, but just for development purpose, let's just add that. This code I'm just gonna briefly explain. This is a API key, whatever. You can get one for free at cloudconvert.com. This is a function, right? So this is original URL output file format. Now, the Cloud Convert is really just a bunch of tasks and jobs, right? So we have first import the file from the PDF. This is the URL we will provide, right? In fact, this should be just original URL, like so. Convert my file, we'll convert it to a format, in this case, convert to what, PNG, and then export it. It will give us a link. So let me just do a pip install first. And then while it's doing that, that's already finished. Copy everything, paste it here. This API key is literally the longest one I've ever seen in my entire life. It is so long. Okay. So yeah, so then we just send a request, get the ID. This entire process is synchronous, so that means it will just I don't know if it's synchronous or asynchronous. Probably it's asynchronous. Well, whatever. It's basically like it's not gonna wait, so it's just gonna send a request and done. But then we want to just get the result immediately, so then we wait, right? We don't need that anymore. Okay, now we can say what? From helpers. Import Cloudinary convert file. Sure. And then, since now we have you, right? We have you stored. You're really PDF URL. Convert file original URL. That's going to be the PDF URL. The output format is PNG, and that's a prev URL. Like so. Okay, so results. Okay, let me look at it. So all we need is also the title, really. The title, the ID, and the preview URL. So I guess what I would do is store it as a nested list, like that. Or I can use dictionary, but whatever. So that's the ID, file name, prev URL. Like so in here we can say file name is f bracket search v2. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we have this ID, metadata ID. So metadata. That's the ID. What's a file name? Bracket name. Like that. Okay. So then we'll just say results.append this, and then in here append the list, right? So then the list will have the ID, the file name, and the prev URL. Done. And then I don't need you anymore for now. And then I can say what return render request. It's Dropbox slash files.html. Then I can say results is results. Okay, let's create a new one. Let's call it files.html. Search files. Okay, like that. All right. All right. So, let me see what we should have here. First of all, it's files, right? And then I can say for R in results. So I need, what's that called? Card. I want a card for display. Yeah, I'm just gonna get, get you, paste it right there. Okay, so cart title, that's just gonna be the file name. Our bracket file name is 1. I'll need you, I can say slash select Dropbox selected, and then say our bracket 0. So that's the file that they selected. And then we'll say select this file. So for now, we'll just make it one file only, right? So they can only select one file. And then, search the database, whatever. Okay. Body, sure, whatever. Bracket 2. Okay, port 800 now found. Okay. Oops. Let's run server again. Alright, restart. Name PNG. Ooh. Really? Huh, didn't give me an error. Yep, PNG is a string, right? Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, so it takes 12 seconds approximately, but it's because I really only have 2 relevant files. As I have more files, it's gonna take way longer. I'm gonna see if documentation works. That's, I guess, how Django works. I need to make sure to run within 30 seconds so we can deploy to Heroku. Yeah, so you can see this is how it looks. Right. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna style it a little bit better. Wait. Huh? Oh, right. I want to, let's see if, okay, it doesn't show me well. That's kind of sad. Alright, well, for now, I'm just gonna leave it like this. So I can select the file, right? But here's what I really want to do. I would like to do this. So let's go back to here and let's make the front end looks a little bit better as well. So well, they can't really search anything right now. So that's what I want to do. So I say request the method equals get this time. I'll say return render. So I don't put this bunch of stuff into really another else query. Not the best practice, but that's one way to get it done. Search.html, right? What I have here. So I need is a form. I don't want the check. Let me fix it. I don't need you really. So honestly, all I want is for them to type a search. Oh, here's what I really should have done. I should have not. I don't want to create a new route. I just want to render right below it. So we can say what? So yeah, in another way, we treat it like an internal API. Yeah, so we're gonna use what's that called fetch to fetch the data. Okay. So wait, let me see, because I know for these, it should be in the what's that called grade students assignment. No. Class. So it's similar to like Ajax on the front end. Okay. You don't do anything. This. Yeah, so this is what I would do. So I will make a CSRF exempt this. So say def search files API. I will call it like that. So it's going to return a list. All right. And then results, and I have to say safe equals false because it's not a dictionary. Okay. So then on the front end, what I can do is that's gonna make my life a little bit easier. Maybe. Okay, so we can say search, text, search, I don't really need you. Okay, so then here we're gonna add a custom script. Do a fetch /Dropbox /search API search file. So method is really just get, but I don't really need to specify that. I just need to say, let me do this. So then here I can say query equals document.getElement by ID, and then I can say search. And then I can write .then response converted JSON. Right, .then data, and then for now I can just do console.log data. Okay. Sweet. So now that means if we go to search, actually a couple more things. First of all, I need to do a CSRF exempt, and then second thing is I need to add it to the API route we just created, or add the API view to our actual route. And then yeah, this sort of thing I need to do that. Okay, Django view decorator CSRF. Okay. So from Django dot contrib dot decorators Django dot auth. So, okay, literally can't remember the CSRF exempt. Let me. Oh, views. That's right, views. So from, let me just go right below here. From Django dot views dot decorators dot CSRF import CSRF exempt. And then we can tag you at CSRF exempt. Like that. Wait, what? Okay. All right. Okay, so that's, now that route is finished. Second thing we need to add is we need to copy you, paste you, paste you to right here. And then we can just say query is bracket query. Actually, no, that's for post. I think we can, for regular get, we can just say post.get bracket query. So then where you, right? And then I can just change it to query like that. Perfect. Dropbox search. Okay, actually not yet. Okay, so we can say search views dot. Okay, so actually you are search. You are, what route did I call you on the script? API search file. All right. API search file. All right, let's do a search. See, I think we error. No. Okay, array of links of 0. That's probably means something wrong. Oh, Okay, so yeah, and that means something wrong with JavaScript, which because we forgot to add the dot value here, dot value. Now let's go ahead and do a refresh. Okay, right. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Did I say? Okay, yeah, I need to be attached to. First of all, this need to be just a regular button, right? And then here I want to say document get element by ID button the onClick equals parentheses equals that. And then I want to call it only when the button is clicked. All right. Let's refresh the page. And then here we can do a search query again. Submit. See. Okay. Now I have it. Yeah, see, it takes a while. So I want to get a, what's that called? Loading GIF. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy a random loading GIF. This actually works too. All right. Whoa, wait. Copy image address. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so in here we'll say document.result, right? So that means here we'll say div hashtag results, and what I want to do here is I want to say, once this is called, document.getElement by ID results.inner HTML equals to, right, image src. This loading screen really. And then once this is finished, now what I want to do is I want for you to render this. Where are you? Search. So yeah, once you're finished, I want you to say document for the I equals 0, I less than data.length, I plus plus, right? Data bracket I. That's gonna give us stuff. Okay, so that means we need to create a new div. So var div equals document.createElement div, and I can say div.inner HTML equals to you. Okay, so first of all, I would say div.class, div.set attribute, class is card, and div.set another attribute with a style is with 18 REM. I'm not quite sure what's the unit really represent there. Okay, so then we can get rid of you all the way to here. I can get rid of you. Let me indent because I can. Okay, and then here we can say document.getElement by ID results.append child div, right, like that. Let's see what's gonna happen. Hopefully no errors right now. Okay, set 2 errors, that's all right. DWM, I have the loading screen, great. Now let's see if it's gonna change. Oh, perfect. Well, only except the loading screen, didn't really stop loading. So that means, yeah, once you get to here, then I really can just say dot inner HTML equals nothing. All right, once you get to this stage. Okay, so yeah, a couple things. These are where the issue is. So data bracket I bracket 2 data bracket I bracket 1 and you are data bracket 1 bracket 0, right? So the idea is to have a redirect URI so that when they get prompted, actually what will be the best is we integrate it as part of the classroom or when they are submitting their assignment, but we'll do that in the next video. In this video we're just gonna finish, do all these preview and stuff like this. Yeah. Okay, loading. Also, another way is we can try to convert some API to the front end, which is going to make it, loading time less severe. So if I search for a only specific file, let's say classroom, let's do submit. So there should be only one file. Yep, like that. Perfect. All right, so yeah, so then the next video we'll see how can we integrate it so it's part of the actual submission system. Right now, it's just here. But yeah, I think we got quite much done in this video. Yeah, this will be it then. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any question or comment, feel free to comment down below. But as always, stay safe. Have a great rest of your day. That was me. Out.